Hi, Rick Harsh. This is a public service announcement, not a book review or advertisement for press or anything else, although it does concern readers. Um Recent statistics have shown that readers and writers are 13% more likely to smoke cigarettes than non readers and non writers. Publishers are most likely, or most, like 87% more likely than most to use an ivory, what do you call those? It's not really a filter, but holder, cigarette holder. Yeah, but we're not concerned with them, and we shouldn't be. Uh, but if we're going to be smoking, we got to try all kinds of things to quit. And we do. We do. We try exercise. We try patches. We try nargile. We try what I've been trying lately is the electric. And that's basically just to get you cut out the tar, and but it's still a machine, and it's really awful. And sometimes it just doesn't work, and it's a pain in the ass. So what I do is I buy a pack of cigarettes to keep around when that thing's not working. I got the spare cigarettes, but when I got a pack of cigarettes, I think, well, why smoke the fucking other ones when I can just smoke a regular cigarette? So when I buy the emergency pack, I just smoke this, and then I go back to the electric ones. You want to see what they look like, the electric ones? I don't know. You stick this in there, this tiny thing. Let me compare that for you to a regular one. Now this is a cigarette. This is an electric cigarette. It burns at about 500 degrees less Fahrenheit or centigrade. I'm not sure, or maybe both. So I won't stick it in my ear. This isn't that kind of message. But one thing that the European Union does is they refuse to let let people have a nice looking pack of cigarettes. I'll see if I have my. I had a pack of Camels from the United States over here somewhere. I still got it. There it is. Look at that. Now that's a thing of beauty. Whether you're a smoker or not, you're going to be attracted to something like this. Okay? So you may not smoke cigarettes, but it looks like a deck of playing cards or something like that. It's a little old, so it's faded, but that red and gold is really gorgeous, and the pattern is an old Ottoman carpet type pattern. It's really lovely. Can't do that in Europe. In Europe, you got to put an ugly photo to warn people. No, that's a lung. That's a lung. And every pack of cigarettes you buy here has some kind of warning. Some are funny, like the little kid with the Duda. What do you call that in the United States? Pacifier. He's got the cigarette coming through the pacifier. Now, nobody's going to give up smoking if they can have one of those, because it's just it's funny. It's funny. Funny. It is. I always tell people that it's a little Bulgarian kid who runs the tobacco smuggling racket in Europe. And it may be true. It does come out of Bulgaria, and somebody's got to be doing it. Why not some genius kid? And if it is a genius kid, he probably doesn't give a shit for the pacifier. He'd rather have a cigarette. So I know you hear some crazy things, especially you in the United States. Not all of you are in the United States, but you in the United States, you hear a lot of crazy things. We hear them over here. So I guess you all hear a lot of crazy things, but a lot of them come out of the United States. That one might be true. Anyway, that's the kind of thing that they do here. Does it work? No. So what they did after that, they realized, oh, that's not working. What we'll do is we'll hide the cigarettes. So now wherever you go, you cannot, if you sell cigarettes, you cannot display them. So at the stores, they got this sliding aluminum covered uh, cigarette, hanging cigarette. Uh, I don't know, mezzanine? No, no, it's a whatever it is. It's hanging there, and they got a. I'll have a pack of. Give me something with a picture of a red lung. Sometimes I go in and just say, "Give me a good picture," and I don't tell them what brand. Just give me a good picture. That's how I got these today. So give me a good picture, something colorful. And they gave me the lung, and then they got to open up this thing, this drawer, it curves, like one of those old roll top desks, and then they got to reach in and pull out the picture you want or the brand or whichever that you want, and then give it to you, and then cover it up again. You go to a gas station and there's just nothing in sight behind the this wide. If they got two registers and then just cupboards. Why? They're filled with tobacco products. Why are they filled with tobacco products? Because covering them up doesn't prevent people from wanting them. And so that didn't work either. The European Union does sponsor some good environmental projects, but they do not ever do anything that would actually help people stop smoking. And I don't blame them for that. What I do blame them for is that they do not ever confront the most powerful interests in Europe. For instance, toxic waste is very expensive to get rid of. So we have mafias in Europe, and the mafia is paid to take the toxic waste and dump it off Africa. True story. Um, Still goes on, but the most graphic account was uh, when the 2004 tsunami hit Africa. You know, it left behind a lot of things that it dredged up from the bottom of the sea. Among them, all these barrels of hazardous waste that had been dumped off Somalia. Um, so that's the European Union's province, and that they're not really terribly interested in confronting the corporations and that deal with the mafia about that. So I mean, fuck it, it's only Africa, right? The colonialism is continuum, and we're at a what we thought was the end of the continuum, but we're really not. We may be a long way from the end of that continuum. As long as India and Africa and well, Latin America as well are a shambles. Central America, the United States, Honduras, Nicaragua. We're still in the colonial period. In my humble opinion. So what I wanted to this, like I said, this is a public service announcement, not an advertisement for my press. But I've been reading up on the coronavirus. We have a lot of craziness going around, and you know what? I think the let's talk about vaxxers versus anti-vaxxers. Now, it seems that the problem on the surface is that a lot of crazy Trump supporters don't want to get vaccinated. Well, we have the same problem here. They don't support Trump, but actually there are a wide variety of anti-vaxxers. And the problem seems to be that rather than there being this idiot faction, there are too many people who are absolutely certain on both sides. I know you're not supposed to say on both sides. I got vaccinated, I'm because when I was born, You know, I was born into the age of vaccination. Everybody gets vaccinated. What the fuck, you know? And they also cut my foreskin off, which wasn't necessary. So a lot of people are wondering about the science of this. I also wonder about the science of it, but I'm not all that worried. You know, being over the 60-year hump in life, I don't think I'm going to die of COVID vaccination. You know, I'm probably I don't know what's going to kill me. Who knows? But I don't think it's that. But I think what the problem is the lack of flexibility, so that that's what prevents discussion, and that is also true on the scientific side. Um, this is a new kind of vaccination, and this is a making people nervous, and so there are some well informed people who are unsure. Those who are sure are idiots, and especially on the anti-vaccine side. I've heard some really crazy arguments. I've heard some arguments I can't argue against because I don't know molecular biology and all that stuff. But I've heard some really stupid arguments that involve freedom, and those are pretty dumb. But the main problem seems to be the certainty of it. Is that what I'm here to talk about, though? No, no, I'm here to say I've done some research. And because I'm a writer, an avid reader, and a publisher, a purveyor of literature, I'm here to tell you that it is now definitively been proved that you cannot get the coronavirus from a book. So feel free to order all the books you want from wherever you want. Go into bookstores, touch books, don't lick them. But even that is probably safe from what I've read. So if you are one of them really really creepy people who go into bookstores and when nobody's looking, you lick the books. Okay, go ahead. You're not going to get the virus that way, and you're not going to spread it that way. I'm not 100% sure of that one, but the main thing is if you treat a book the way you always treated a book, you buy it, you touch it, you open it, you smell it, you read it, you put it on a shelf, you pick it up later, and so on. It's not going to give you a coronavirus, so you're perfectly safe. And take it from me, I think I care a lot about your health. And sometimes I think I care about your health more than my own.